All right, I hope we're live. A little bit of technical difficulties getting started here, so we're a little bit behind schedule. And I do hope the link remain the same, but we are set to go here at Graham Arena. Welcome to the stream. Second matchup for the Mayo Spartans here at Graham Arena, facing off against the Fargo South Shanley Bruins. That's a mouthful. From here on out, they will be called the Bruins. Much easier. Announcements have been made. Starting lineups have been announced. Everything else is taken care of, and we're set to drop the puck. For Mayo, starting in center, it's going to be number 20, senior Mason Linebeck. Left wing, Cohen Ruskell, senior, number 27. Sam Jacobson, number 14. Also a senior. Left defense will be Tommy Verdict, and number 4, Will Sexton. Seniors all over the place on this Mayo roster. Puck is on the ice, and we're going. Here's Sam Jacobson early. Comes in on the outside, shoots one high and wide. Mayo is the visiting team in this contest. Dark jerseys, love these dark jerseys. Don't get to see these at Graham Arena, so this is a nice sight. Backhand pass right to the slot. And Mayo's off to a fast start, holding zone. Black holds it in, gets a shot in deep. Linebeck gives chase. Now it's Nicholson on it, half wall, near side. Catching up here on a lot of things. Technical difficulty was a curveball for me, but I think we're underway here. And there's a whistle. Goaltender for the Bruins is John Lang. Face-off goes behind the net. Nicholson has it. Little puck battle, little support by Spartans, but Fargo grabs it, breaks it out, and they're in on the attack. Shot in, saved by Wyke. Puck underneath. Centering pass, dangerous pass by the Bruins, but nobody was home there to clean it up. It was right on the doorstep. Mayo looks to regroup here. This is Brown. Looks to, oh, sorry, that's Tommy Verdict. Tried to pass to Brown. The puck found its way through the neutral zone, and it's sent in by the Bruins. This will go for an icing. I am spinning all the plates today, so I am going to have my hands full. Hopefully I can keep this timer somewhat caught up, but if not, I do apologize. Matt Seams wins the faceoff back to Sexton. Sexton dumps it down low. Nice pass out front there. By McBain. Hard shot and save went up into the net, and will face off in the attacking zone for the Spartans. Great performance by the Spartans last night. Got the victory against the New Richmond Tigers. 6-2, I believe, was the final score. Seams with it. Oh, had to bounce off his stick, and the Bruins look to get it out. Skate through the neutral zone. Pass comes out to the left wing. And it's sent down low. Bruins are setting up some offense. Pass back to number 7. Hard shot, Wyke save. Read that one all the way. It was a good hard shot. We had a delayed offsides, but play continues in the neutral zone. This is Sexton giving chase. Drips with it now. Pulls it back behind Wyke, cycles it around to Verdict. Verdict up, tipped. This might go for an icing as they were still on the incorrect side of the center ice red line. We'll face off. Defensive zone for the Spartans on the far side. Might be a tall task to get names for these Fargo South Shanley Bruins today. We'll see. We have to do some studying on the downtime. Verdict has it now. Coming back around, passes it out to Ruskell. Ruskell chips it up. Picked up by Core. Core comes in, tried to find him in the slot, had a guy breaking right into the crease, but a defensive skate got in the way and deflected that one back. Bruins on the attack now. Fast-paced game so far. Another one of those contests where we're playing an opponent that we don't know much about, but we do know they are a speedy team, a terrific team, in fact. One of the top teams in the state of North Dakota. So Mayo will have to apply some pressure, get on that forecheck, and try to create some turnovers and some scoring chances. So far, it's been a pretty even contest. Errant pass picked up by Dennis, kind of had it bounce off his stick, and it's on the Bruins stick. That's number 23, Sam Olfsack. Clears it into the Mayo zone. Mayo looks to get out. Brown and Norby battling on the half wall. Puck is found by the Bruins stick. Comes out to the blue line. One-timer attempt, kind of caught more ice than puck, and it was softly sent in. And from the neutral zone, puck gets chipped up into the rafters, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off in the center here. Starting goaltender for the Spartans, failed to mention that. It's Nick Wyke, of course. Senior goaltender. Did a fantastic job last night. Looks to continue that trend. It is strange seeing these black jerseys on home ice. Norby with it, chips it up, and it gets to the blue line but not out. Bruins take over, shot in, Wyke makes a save. Puck goes behind the net. Two Spartans there defending. Norby decides to take a defensive position, probably smart play. Shot coming, wide. Oh, puck. That puck was not on the net. I don't know how it got there. I think it might have bounced off one of the defenders who was out front of Wyke, but it definitely was not on net until it found that deflection and to the back of the net it goes. Fargo south, Shanley. Bruins take an early 1-0 lead here. Lineback wins it back, and Mayo will look to get out of the zone here. It's Black, skates it up into the neutral zone, has it taken away from him, and Bruins are back on the attack. There was an assist given on that goal, so it must have been a Bruin player that got it. Wow, dangerous. Dangerous puck coming in towards Wyke there. I don't know how he fought that one off. It kind of bounced down. He expected it to be at glove level, kind of on his hip, and it bounced down. He did a nice job to find the puck and make the save, get the whistle. Got a feeling this timer is way off, but we'll catch it up. Puck through the neutral zone. Puck was behind Jacobson, but he was in the good spot for it. Core regroups, sends it up to Linebeck. Jacobson picks it up, shoots it low. Ruskell on it in the corner. Moves it up to Sexton. Nice shot, big save by Lang. 11:39 is the official game clock. Let's get this thing fixed on this puck drop. Early lead for the Bruins. Fast-paced team. It's going to be a good game. More technical difficulties, jeez. I think I might have to just abandon this clock for the time being, as we had some corruption in the matrix. Had a vehicle with the lights on, so quick announcement, and we're back in business. Play continues. And Fargo finds the net again. A lot of pressure out front, and 2-0 becomes the score. On their heels, the Spartans find themselves, but they're in this game. There's a lot of speed, a lot to learn about this Fargo team. Core with it now in the neutral zone, skates it up, gets it to half ice. Not all the way in though, sent back. Black has it now. Black moves it up towards Core. Core skates it across the ice, back to Black again. Black moves it up to Drips. Slides, bouncing, puck bounces through the stick of Drips, and Bruins have it now. They dump it deep. Picked up by Black underneath. And puck kind of bounced off his stick. Fargo has it now. Shot and saved by White. With speed, the Spartans try to break it out. Here comes Seams on the attack on the right wing. Couldn't get to the puck before the defender. And we're back to the neutral zone. Good teams pass that puck, speeds everything up. This is a pretty quick contest so far. A little bit quicker so far than last night's game. Here's Ruskell on it. Nice stick play to get it to Jacobson. Jacobson in the slot. Dangles one, gets taken down. No call on the play. Nifty little stick play by Jacobson. Got taken off his feet, and the scoring chance was taken away by what looked like some contact, but as it stands, the net came off and the whistle was blown, and we'll start again. Lineback in the middle. Set up some offense here. Puck is won towards the half wall. Held in by Lineback, sent below the net. Picked up by a defender for the Bruins. They break it out to the right wing. Pass up. And they're into the zone. Onside play. White makes a save to the corner, and it's collected by the Bruins player. Skates it out towards the blue line, sends it back in. Gloved and held by White. As we have moments in this thing, I'm going to try to get the scoreboard fired back up. I don't know what happened with that. I think I was pushing too many buttons too fast, and it just couldn't keep up with me. I'm spinning the plates, baby. You got to keep up. I was smart, though. I bought plastic plates, so if I drop any, they won't break. I'll just pick them up and start spinning them again. Play continues now. Far side. Fargo has it. Puck came in dangerously. White found it off his pad and kicked it to the stick of Nicholson. Got it out into the zone. Here's Brown with it. Brown sends a nice little saucer pass into Dennis. I think the goalie found it and got it to the corner before any kind of a scoring chance could really develop. But that was a nice little saucer pass by Brown. Bruins are out to neutral zone now. In. Could have been called offsides. I don't think he had possession of that thing while he gained the zone. But we'll continue here. Brown with it. Sends it in. Looks to change. And it's picked up by Kankelfritz. Ooh, that's a fun one. Seams with it. Ooh, just before he got the just before he got the shot off, a stick got there, but the puck found its way into the middle, and the Mayo player was there. Got a shot, but that puck was saved. Scrambling kind of saved by goaltender John Lang. Senior goaltender John Lang. Drips with it now, carries it out on the right wing side through the neutral zone, flips it towards the middle. McBain's there. Puck was lost for a second. Looks like these refs are just kind of letting the play develop and happen. Don't really want to get in the way, and that's not a bad thing. Oh, too many men almost, but no call there. Player was on the ice, jumped back out. Tommy Verdict falls, and the puck is brought right to the slot. White was able to bail him out. We have a whistle here, and a high stick is going to be called. I don't think it's a penalized high stick. It was a puck play high stick. So we'll face off on the other side of the ice. Sorry about the rapid camera work there. Keep it slow and in control. We'll face off near sides. Lineback in the middle. Shot in hard by Jacobson. The Bruins break it out nicely. They're breaking it out on the wings all day so far. See if Mayo picks up on that and can shut it down. Jacobson, hard shot. It looked like the goaltender didn't see it coming. Just sailed over the net. Cohen Ruskell with it now. Skates it back towards the blue line, sends it in, but it gets deflected by Bruin. And then eventually sent down, and it's picked up by the defenseman Camden Myers for the Bruins. They got it to the half wall, but Mayo's attacking. Good forecheck. Mayo's competing. Guess they'll go for an icing. 6:34 remaining in the first period here. I'm working on getting this clock set back up. We'll be back in business. .634, 2-0. Bruins have an early lead. Puck sent around. Black decides to pinch, and it slips past him and up and into the zone for the Bruins. Norby sends it around. It's going to get to the blue line, held by the Bruins. Sent down low. And back to the blue line we go. Defender sends it back into the corner. Black with it now. Black's going to look to break it out, gets it stymied by the forechecker, and he works to the other side where Norby has more room up towards Jacob Brown. Got just out of reach, and it'll go down for an icing, and we'll reset on the near side defensive zone for the Spartans. 5:56 remaining here in the first period. Puck one back to the blue line by the Bruins. Nice D-to-D pass and shot on net. Wyke found the angle and made the save. We'll reset from the other side. Norby with it here, breaks it up and out to Drips. Drips moved it towards Connor Dahl, just out of reach. Just a touch out of reach these breakout passes are to gain speed and attack for the Spartans. They'll figure it out. Oh, it looked like a little slash there on Matt Seams. He fought through it, gives one back himself. Refs again are just kind of letting play happen. Another play where I feel like control was lost gaining the zone, and the play was continued in and called onside. Here's Dahl with it now through the neutral zone, chips it in, fights through a check, and Dahl is on the forecheck. Bruins break it out with a little bit of speed. Shot in off net by Colton Nessler. We're out to the neutral zone. Bruins will look to regroup. He's going to send it in and try to attack from the other side. Jacobson with it now on the near side half wall. He flips one up, and it just happened to, it looked like he wanted to go glass high and out. He just got too much of it. Played a sandwich when maybe he should have had a 9-iron. A little bit too much loft on that baby. We'll reset here on the near side. Sexton has it now. Shuffles it back behind to Tommy Verdick. Skates it up, and it's taken off his stick. Had a dangerous play developing for the Bruins. Oh, the puck is under Wyke. He smothered it, but that puck, he had an unattended guy on the near side slot, but the puck was not able to get to him, but that was another dangerous play developing by the Bruins. 4:28 left here in the first period, 2-0. For the home team, Fargo South Shanley Bruins. Ruskell will collect this thing on the half wall, send it up. Deflected off the defender, Bodenmeyer. And it's held into the zone. Mayo's having a tough time getting out of the zone here. They get it deep now, and it's Ruskell on the attack. That's as far as they get until Fargo is able to break it out. Little stretch pass. Drop back, and one-timer just sent off net and into the corner. Here's some speed. They just can't find the handle on those passes. Little puck battle right at the blue line. Let's get a whistle and reface this thing. Well, puck squirts out, and they'll continue core with it. Goes back to the same spot, chips it up. Stick got in the way for the Bruins, and they'll hold the zone. Dennis will look to go the other way with it and sends it the length of the ice. This thing will go for an icing. Kind of a chaotic play there. I don't know why they let him skirmish for that puck so long. I think a whistle would have just been fine. We don't want anybody getting an advantage out of a goofy play. But I don't have a whistle. I have a microphone. I can just talk about it. All right, we're halfway there with the clock. Now we just got to figure out how to add it to the page. And we're back. All right, play continues as I'm not paying attention. This is a passing attempt to the middle that just kind of went the length of the ice, so it won't be an icing. Bruins will have to regroup. Turnover, we're going to be offsides. The best opportunity that Mayo could find, and unlucky that we had an attacker that created that chaos, and we couldn't have the scoring chance that we deserved based on that turnover. 2:46 to go here in the first period. McBain with it, slips to the middle. Puck's found in the middle. Oh, just, sorry about the camera, just up and over goaltender John Lang. That was a good scoring chance for the Spartans. They're building some confidence here. I think they're in this game. They're finding ways out of their zone has been the kind of the problem so far, but they're finding ways out, and when they get in, they're creating the chances they need. It's just unlucky so far. Drips has it now, half wall near side. Puck is played in deep by the Bruins. This one slips out to the neutral zone. Drips will give chase, forces a pass to the other defenseman. He'll send it back around. We have a Mayo Spartan stick there. That's Linebeck. Holds it in, and it gets out to neutral zone. Mayo will regroup. McBain slides it over to Black. Black back to McBain. McBain uses the glass to get it up, and it will go for an icing. Game clock's back. Score is inaccurate. 2-0. The Bruins. So far, another puck battle on the half wall. Sent up and out to the neutral zone, picked up by the Bruins, sent in, delayed offsides. Mayo will look to regroup. White slows it down behind the net. This is Norby with it. Stops and starts, goes back the other way. Core had it kind of lost in his skates, but he finds a way to get it back to Norby. Norby chips it over to Jacobson. Jacobson couldn't quite get it out like he intended, and it's held in by the Bruins. Here's Jacobson with it now. Oh, that can be an interference call right there. Jacobson moved the puck and then had to fight off a check after the puck was gone for a while, but play will continue here. 0 whistles by these refs so far. Mayo was going to be offsides again, so Core had to wait and try to just get it deep. Oh boy, got that clock up there. It's 24 seconds remaining in this clock. Nicholson gets a nice hard shot in on net through some traffic. That was a great scoring chance there. I love those shots through traffic. .3 remains in the first period here. Faceoff will be near side. Be nice to get one quick before we take a break. Lineback wins it back to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Beef. Beef slides one in. And it's in the corner now. And chipped up. High glass and out. Sexton with it again now. Sexton's going to move it towards Black, and he's going to decide to just kind of eat the puck and get to the locker room where they can regroup. I think Mayo is finding ways to create offense, but kind of getting stuck in their defensive zone just a little bit. They'll figure this out. Coach Matt Noterman has an attack plan, I'm sure, and we will come back and even this contest shortly. I guarantee it. We'll see you right after the break. Let me set 15 minutes on the game clock. And we shall resume right after this. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Ice is clean. We'll get back to action here. Bit ahead of schedule based on my clock, and that's fine. During the intermission, I found a camera operator. That's going to help me out a bunch. Mr. Joseph Cantfield, thanks for helping, dude. Pretty fast-paced first period. The Bruins got the best of it, find themselves ahead 2-0. Just kind of sustained forecheck pressure and getting that puck into the scoring zones. Wyke did make 10 saves in that period. Shots are 12 for the Bruins and 4 for the Spartans. Wyke was strong and will continue to be strong, going to hold these boys in the game. Let's see if they can create some offense coming back into the second period. It'll be a long change period. See how that works out for the Spartans. Maybe being on that guest bench is kind of a curveball for the boys too. I don't know. But they did create some nice scoring chances. Just had the puck kind of up and over senior goaltender John Lang, where he didn't really have to make the save. Just kind of the eyes of the puck found its way to the back wall. But there was plenty of chances, and there will be some more here. So let's get set. Boys are coming back out on the ice. Get those legs stretched out, and we'll get the puck back on the ice shortly. We definitely need some theme music, so I don't feel like I have to be talking the whole time, especially when I'm running the Solamente Uno broadcast. We had a little glitch to start. I scheduled the stream, and a glitch with my streaming service, I think, inadvertently caused the link to change. So I apologize for that, anybody that found us late. I think the best thing to do, recommended thing to do, would be subscribe to the Mayo Boys Hockey live stream page, and then click on to get notifications. And then anytime we are live, you should get a notification telling you we're live, and then you'll be tuned in right with us. The link has caused some problems. I'm going to try to figure out what causes that, but at this point, that's kind of a hurdle that I was unable to get over for this particular stream. It did happen one other time, so it is becoming an occurrence. So subscribe. Tell your friends. Get them to subscribe. Leave comments. Let us know how we're doing. This is all just kind of a project we're getting off the ground. It's gotten some pretty good response so far, and I certainly do enjoy doing it. So I'm going to try to bring you as many of these games as we can. We're back to action here. Puck is in the neutral zone. Cole and Rusko with it. Puck moves back towards Core. Core's going to skate it up. Tried to get it over to Rusko, but it was tipped and held in by the Bruins. Good scoring chance developed there for them. Puck got to the slot. Wyke made a save, and then it was capitalized on by the Bruins on a bouncing puck that just kind of found its way back to the slot, and the forecheck worked out again for the Bruins. 3-0 is the score. Mayo looks to get out. Tommy Verdict with it, slides it up towards Brown, but it had to bounce off his stick, and it's in on Wyke again. He made a high blocker save. Puck battle just behind the goal there. Puck slid towards Wyke. He decided to just glove it. Good idea. We'll get the face-off on the near side and resume. Ethan Dennis in the middle for the Spartans. Got to get out of this defensive zone. It's one back towards Verdict. Verdict slides it around behind. Sexton with it. Skates it up. chips it up, had it bounced off his stick, and it's collected in the neutral zone. Kind of bounced around a couple times and finally found its way onto Trevor Moe's stick. That's a senior captain for the Bruins, Trevor Moe. Play continues down in low, chipped in by the Bruins. Puck battle near side corner. Puck eventually comes out and behind the goaltender and brought to the other corner and chipped out to the blue line, held in momentarily until eventually Sexton sends it up and out. And it's cleared through the neutral zone back to the Mayo Spartans. Sexton fires one. That hit the player, it looked like it hit him right in the face mask. Good thing they wear this equipment, because I think that would have done some damage had he not had that cage on. Unintentional, of course. Just a hurried play, trying to create some offense, and it just got up and eventually bounced out of play, I think. Black with it now, slides it up towards McBain, moves it nicely over to Drips into the zone. Far side wing, stops. He's going to slide it back to Norby. Norby had it bounce off his stick. He decides to just get it deep. McBain is there. Seams with it now, battling below the Fargo goal. Picked up by the Bruins and chipped out to the neutral zone. Black felt the pressure on the backside, decided to take it the other way, and that was a wise decision. Spartans move it up and out. Change behind the play here. And Fargo will break it out, get it in deep, and they'll get a change themselves. Black has it again behind the Mayo goal this time. Sends it towards Norby. Norby up to Ruskell. Ruskell centering pass to Jacobson. He's in the middle. Had a little 3-on-2 developing, but the defenders, good gap control, were able to cut it off right before that next level pass could get into the scoring zone. Oh, the clock is not even close. Jacobson with it now. Skates it to the outside. Carries it low. Shoots one in. Gets deflected up into the net. And will reset inside the zone, as it did go off a Bruins stick on the shot. Lineback with it. In the middle, he wins it deep, gives chase, but Fargo picks it up, slides it up. They get through the neutral zone, into the zone. Shot just outside the net, hits the end wall. Picked up, shot in again. Wyke makes a save. Another save by Wyke. Shoulder save. Nice job to fight that one off, kind of in a tricky spot. Play continues here. A little puck battle on the far side. Moved out to the neutral zone. Dennis slides it to an open sheet of ice. It's picked up by Nicholson and sent in deep. Brown gives chase. Look to get some forecheck of their own here. Nicholson picks it up, carries it behind. He's on his forehand. Finds a defenseman, Black. Gets it up there. Nice shot in on net. Gets deflected, but save made by John Lang. Puck's slid up through the neutral zone by the Bruins. They are offsides on this play, and Mayo will collect it with some speed. Fargo does manage to get a full line change during that delayed offsides. The puck is now sent up. Not hard enough for an icing, so Black has to collect it. He sends it over towards Peyton Core. Core fights his way through a check, works it back towards Black. Black will stop, assess, moves it back to Core. Core gets it up to the neutral zone, just out of the reach. The kind of elevated puck, nothing really Nicholson could do about that thing. And they'll look to get out this time. It's Black again to Core. Core has some space now, gets it up to Nicholson. He chips it in, and Mayo will change. Fiery crowd here. I hope some of this stuff is not getting picked up on the mic. If it is, I'm just going to lower my levels and talk a little bit louder. A raucous crowd here at Grand Marina. Good crowd. They sure are passionate about their hockey team here in Rochester. Sexton picks it up now, moves it up on his backhand to McBain. McBain slides it to Matthew Seams. Seams slips through the defenseman for the Bruins and got a good scoring chance. Here is gonna be no call on that play as well. No whistles other than icings and stoppages so far. I wouldn't call it the cleanest game, but as the refs see it, it is. Matthew Seams looked to kind of get a hard shot off before he goes for the change, and it just kind of fluttered off his stick. And Bruins will look to regroup. Looked like he wanted to flip it up. It kind of just bounced strangely and found his teammate there. Fargo gets a deep puck, bounces to a dangerous spot right on the slot, the crease. White gets it out of that scary zone, and Mayo goes the other way. Pass to the middle by Lineback. Lineback tried again. This time it was a Bruins stick that met the puck first, and the Bruins will get it deep, get a change. The pace is picking up. You could believe it. It was already a quick contest. So fast, in fact, that time stands still on the game clock. Mayo with it now behind their own goal. Rocco Coral slides it up towards Ethan Dennis. Dennis moves it to the middle. Kind of on the backside of Brown. He had no options except to kind of open his hips and fight that one off. Play resumed into the Mayo zone, and Wyke makes the save of the day. Bruins got it to Zach Boren right in the slot. Hard shot, but the glove is too much, and Wyke makes a very nice save there. Puck shot in again on Wyke, smothers it down low. Good angle for Wyke. That was Will Hofer, captain for the Bruins. Now the clock's going the wrong way. 9:42 is what's official. Mayo carries it with speed here. This is Core with it, slides it back to Coral. Gets a hard shot, save made. Controlled by Sexton in the far corner. Puck battle, and it's Brown battling there. Had it kind of just taken away, and it's worked out by the Bruins. They are into the zone. Drop pass to the defenseman, comes in, blocked. Dennis will pick this thing up in the corner, moves it to the corner, skates with speed. Slides it up towards Rocco Coral. Coral had to fight off a check there. In the neutral zone again, Bruins with it, hard shot, blocked by Sexton. Drips tried to make a little dance play around the guy, but he read it the entire way and gets a shot on Wyke, makes a save. 8:52 remains in the game. His Drips with it, carries it through neutral zone, gets it to the right wing side, slides it to the middle, got deflected and carried out by the Bruins. Jake Verwest. Puck is low again. Black collects it in the corner, slides it up towards McBain. He chips it off the boards and out. Neutral zone, puck battle near side, carried in by Fargo. Nice job by Tommy Verdict to take that one away, and unfortunate play. Contact where there shouldn't have been contact, ends up chopping Verdict's stick in half. Very unfortunate there. Black has it now behind the net. Slides it to Sexton. Sexton skates it up through the neutral zone. He's at the red line now. Carries the blue line. Gets it to the middle. Looks to get a shot off. It got deflected, and it went straight up into the rafters. And we will have a face-off. In the attacking zone for the Spartans on the near side. Lineback wins it back towards Norby. Norby sends it low. Jacobson, nice pass out front to Lineback, and they are on the board. Huge goal for the Spartans. .742 remaining in the second period, and Mayo has found themselves onto the scoreboard. Beautiful play by Jacobson. That puck found its way behind the net. Jacobson had help out front, made a nice pass, and it was buried by Lineback, I believe. We'll wait for the announcement. I think that's the momentum swing that Mayo's been looking for sure. We got strobe lights in the crowd. So it is Lineback from Jacobson and Norby for the Spartans. Brings the score to 3-1. Fargo has 3, Mayo has 1. Oh, dangerous play by Norby there. He had room, and then it looked like he might have got tripped, and the puck was taken away from him. And lost right in the dangerous spot for the Spartans. This will go for a whistle and an offsides. 6:38 remains here in the second period. Competitive hockey game, a lot of speed on both sides. Puck just hasn't really been bouncing well for the Spartans. Dangerous play, capitalized by the Spartans, and they find themselves within 1. It was Jacob Brown. I didn't see what caused the goalie to be kind of sliding across. Looked like he was kind of doing a recovery slide to the near post. Brown just waited for him to slide past the post, and he just worked it into the net. Nice patience there by Brown. And all of a sudden, Mayo's within 1, 3-2. The momentum has definitely swung in favor of the Spartans here at Graham Arena in the Kiwanis Hockey Festival. Unassisted goal for Brown. Brown with it again, works it deep on goaltender Jonathan Lang. Well, it's a big assumption that his name is Jonathan because it says John in the scorebook, but the more pucks on the goaltender, the better, as that one has to be inside his head a little bit. And momentum has definitely picked up. Puck's down low again in the Spartans' attacking zones, picked up by the Bruins. Chipped up and out. Colton Nessler had it for a moment. Has it again. Slides it down underneath the goal. Moved up to the blue line now, worked back down low. That's Nessler again. McBain picks it up for the Spartans, and he's going to work it up to the neutral zone. He chips it in deep, where Drips gives chase behind the goaltender, forces the goaltender to work it to this near side. But the forecheck has really created some turnovers here, and all of a sudden, the referee decides to call a penalty in this moment where the Spartans had an offensive attack going. I didn't see the play myself. it might have been warranted, but what an unfortunate time to have to take the first penalty of the game. It's an interference call on Linebeck. And we'll see the special teams of the Bruins for the first time in this contest. Didn't see the play, so I can't really comment about the actual play, but I can say the timing was very unfortunate as Drips was bringing it into the slot while the whistle was blown. 5:23 is the game clock. We'll get that squared away here. Fargo just kind of setting up shop up top so far, looking for any kind of a way in. That thing hit the ceiling and we will get a whistle. Tight defensive box here for the penalty killers for the Spartans. Looked like the patience of the Bruins just kind of wanted to work it up near the blue line back and forth until they could find some way to attack. They finally decided it. Shot came in through traffic, got blocked out front and went straight up. Conversation out front is over, and we'll get back to action here. Minute 35 left in the man advantage for the Bruins. Puck found by the Spartans and sent all the way down the ice as play resumes here. Fargo will bring it out through the neutral zone, sent cross ice, carried in on sides. Looks like they're going to set up top again, work to the middle. Trevor Moe with it. Moe shoots hard, deflection out front, gets to the end wall where it's picked up by Max Kirkeby, must be the name on 28. Puck got to the middle again, and White just smothers it. Good job by White. 58 seconds officially on the man advantage here for the Bruins. 4 minutes 20 seconds left in the second period. Looks like the player that was kind of on the wrong end of that penalty for the... Ooh. I did see the player number 17, Colton Nessler, head to the locker room. Looks like he might have gotten shooken up a little bit on that interference call by Linebeck. In the meantime, a shot was on net, saved by White. We got a quick whistle, but I did see the puck kind of squirt behind White, so that was a fortunate whistle for the Spartans there. I don't think it was going to get to the net as there was a defenseman there to hold it, but play resumes now. Bodenmeyer has it. Shoots one in, gets deflected. Glove down by the Bruins player. Worked around to the slot. Fed to the middle. Dennis gives chase, and another player down. That one was just a hustle play where I think the skates got out from under the Bruins player and found his way just kind of in a bad position on the boards. Hopefully he's okay there. 15 seconds remains on the power play for the Bruins. Faceoff will be outside the defensive zone. Back to action. In the neutral zone, Bruins regroup and get it in. Core with it, slides it up towards Drips. Drips chips it up and out. That should do it for the penalty. Couple shots on net for the Bruins. Wyke saved them all, and we're back to 5-on-5. 3-2 the score. Mayo climbed their way back into this as predicted, and did so with kind of the same recipe that works for them. A lot of forecheck, a lot of attack. A couple bounces went their way finally, and staying composed will be a big thing. Verdict with it now, slides it up towards Drips. Drips has room on the outside, has a guy crashing in the middle. Nice centering pass, just out of the reach of Seams. Oh, the referee makes the check of the night, and they're going to have a 2-on-1 developing. Oh, thankfully that didn't end up in the back of the net, because that was not a pleasant turn of events. As it stands, it's going to go for an icing, but wow, what an unfortunate thing. I mean, play happens fast, not much you can do about it at times. I just hate to see it lead to a terrific scoring chance for the other team. In the defensive zone, the Spartans are again. This is Sexton with it. Skates it right in front of Wyke. Dangerous spot to bring that puck. And it gets sent in again. This is Sexton with it. Passes across, out of the reach of Jacobson, held in. Sent, look out. That thing came hot and heavy over towards the, used to be a concession stand over there, so I'm glad there's not people looking for popcorn not paying attention. That would have been real bad. Two minutes remaining in the period. Mayo has some speed. Jacobson chips it up towards Ruskell. Gets taken off his feet, no call. Pass move to the middle. This is Sexton with it. Shoots low and hard. Good shot. Save made by Lang. Sent out to the neutral zone. Norby with it. Sends it in deep. This is stopped by Lang. Sent around far side. Chipped, but blocked and held into the zone by the Spartans. Ruskell with it. Moves to the slot. And had it taken off a stick. Mayo maintains possession. Ruskell with it again. Chips it deep. Brown picks it up. Nice body protection play by Brown. Oh, puck's on the outside of the net. Looked like it was in, but fortunately no. It's picked up by Fargo. Sent to the blue line. Held in by Sexton. And the puck bounced out front and slammed home by Jacob Brown, second goal of the game. All on the strength of Will Sexton holding the blue line. Beef did a nice job at the blue line, kept it down. Mayo finds themselves back in this game. It's tied 3-3 with 1:06 remaining in the second period. Be a little bit more confidence in that locker room if the score stands. Great job by the Spartans to stay in this game. I knew it the whole time. It was Ethan Dennis on the goal. I saw number 8, so good correction by the score box. Nice job, Dennis. 8 and 9 do look a lot alike. Might have to check my prescription, though, because don't want to miss goals. Mayo with another scoring chance. This is Drips with it. Got a shot off, followed his shot, just like they teach you from day one in youth sports. Found the rebound himself, got another shot on, and both saves made. The second one covered by Lang. Momentum is definitely switching. 27 seconds remains. Pay no attention to the clock on your feed. That's just there for aesthetics. It's unofficial for sure. Oh, puck is brought up and out. Breakaway chance. Saved by Wyke. Huge save. Another huge save by Wyke. That one takes over as save of the game as that puck just kind of squirted through the neutral zone and the attacking Bruin sprung for a breakaway. Wyke shuts it down, blocker side. Huge momentum by the Spartans. Crowd loves this. Listen to that. Great period by the Mayo Spartans. Climb their way back into this contest. Even the score 3-3. Shots are getting closer as well. 27 for the Bruins, 17 for the Mayo Spartans. And the biggest saves of the game so far by senior goaltender for the Mayo Spartans, Nick Wyke. We'll be right back after this intermission. Stay tuned. Back here at Graham Arena, set to resume the third period. Spartans take the ice to a raucous crowd. What a period for the Spartans. Climb all the way back into this hockey game. We're gonna have a great third period conclusion to this contest here in the Kiwanis Hockey Festival in Rochester, Minnesota. Graham Arena, Mayo Clinic Arena, I believe. Still unofficial. I'm not sure officially if that's the name. That's what I've been told, so we'll go with it. But Mayo Clinic Arena at Graham. Mayo Spartans. The away team in this contest against the Fargo South Shanley Bruins. Teams are back on the ice, stretching out. We'll resume shortly. Stay tuned. Borrowing the podcast music of Coach Ron Moffitt adds a little bit more to the stream. I'm gonna have to get my own music going here. Nice feature though. Back to action. Puck's picked up by Ruskell on the half wall. Gets to the blue line, held in. Nope, it's slid out. Linebeck will pick it up. Carries it in on the right wing. Moves it to the corner. And it's picked up then by the Bruins and sent up. Nice job by player to pick up that pass on his backhand. Held in by number 7. And moved around to the far side. Slid back down low, intercepted by Peyton Core. Tried to get it behind. Oh, puck got to a dangerous spot. Wyke saw the puck and covered it up. Nice job by Wyke. Faceoff will be far side. Defensive zone for the Spartans. Fresh legs out on the ice. And Dennis will take the faceoff. It's one back towards the Bruins defense, and they work it back down and low. It's picked up then by Sexton. Finds its way down low again. Puck battle. Picked up by Fargo. Another dangerous puck. Sent out to the blue line. Hard shot. Worked in. Bruins player fell, but was in the line of the puck, so nothing goofy happened. And the Bruins will look to regroup. Sent all the way down. This should go for an icing. And we'll face off. On the near side. Excellent contest so far. The Bruins got up to an early lead, 2-0 in the first period. Got a third goal. And Mayo fought all the way back in the second period and tied it. And we find ourselves tied 3-3 now with 15:26 remaining. Calling a delay offside, I don't know if I agree with that. I think the puck was actually carried in by a Mayo player, which should negate that offsides, but none of it matters anymore. Mayo looks to get out of the zone. Hard pass to the breakout position just behind the winger, and it's sent back in deep by the Bruins. Up to the blue line, held in, but then finally cleared out by Drips. Drips tried to walk around a player. He did find himself with the puck again, but his centering pass was stopped and sent to the corner. Bruins look to regroup and get out now. It's carried through neutral and sent out. It's kind of a back and forth right now. I think both teams are kind of feeling each other out again in the third period. Don't want to take too many risks that lead to a scoring chance. Hard shot from behind the goal. Oh, the puck. The puck bounced right to Jacobson. It was bouncing, so when he made the shot attempt, unfortunately, it was a little bit elevated and it shot its way right up into the net. The goaltender looked like he was down, so the top part of the net was available. But as I was saying, I think both teams are just kind of trying not to take too much risk and get possession in the zone and try to get things set up. White gloves that shot in from the blue line and will face off in the Mayo defensive zone. Apologize for the clock again. We will race as quickly as we can over to the other rink where the JV team will face off against Fargo as well, and bring you that coverage on the live stream just after this contest is over. Oh boy. That puck, the referee was right there. I couldn't see it. It got behind White, but it must have kind of slid across the goal mouth because the ref made no indication that that thing was inside the goal. I want to see that one again. I think I've been calling the goaltender's name wrong the entire time. Max Kirkeby. Yeah, look at that. Apologize to the Kirkeby family. It's Max Kirkeby in net. For whatever reason, I saw 29. I really do got to check these glasses. So Kirkeby is the goaltender for the Bruins here. It did kind of confuse me when I saw 29 skating out there. Finally, it dawned on me that Lang is a forward. Play resumes in any case. The Mayo defensive zone picked up by the Bruins. Shot in hard, glove save made by Nick Wyke. Shot by Jake Verwest. Jake Verwest. Fargo with it again. Slid behind the net. Kind of working low to high right now. Nice job by the Mayo defender. I believe that was Core. Read the pass and blocked it as there was an attacker right in the slot. Mayo looks to get out with speed. Drips is going to have this on his 2-on-1 little break. Shot off the post. Great scoring chance for the Spartans there. Catching a Fargo in a change. Drips with it again. Tries to work past. It gets tipped off his stick and brought out to the neutral zone. Mayo will get a line change, but not before they had a couple of good opportunities. Kind of a back and forth contest in this third period so far. It's been that way pretty much the whole contest. A lot of speed, a lot of energy. Oh, Jacobson had it. Couldn't get past the defender. Got taken off his stick. It's sent up to neutral zone, and Sexton plays it up towards Jacobson. Jacobson chips it in. Dennis gives chase. He's going to beat him to the corner. Uses nice body position to get that puck on a Mayo stick. Jacobson with it sends it up towards Dennis. Jacobson taken down. And Fargo grabs possession up and out to the neutral zone. Puck then played in to Sexton. Sexton, nice play to spin around, pass up towards Jacobson. Hard shot off the glove of Kirkeby and up into the net. And we will face off in the Mayo attacking zone near side. 11:17 remaining in the third period. I'm going to do my best to keep this time as it gets more important as these minutes tick away. But I am getting distracted by an excellent hockey game. That is for sure. Puck's played out to the neutral zone. Fargo decides to send it in, and Mayo will look to get out of the zone. Breakout pass made to Nicholson. Nicholson drops it to Dennis. Couldn't get it through the Fargo player. It's going to have to work its way back around. Black with it this time. Slides it back far side. Contact play. And Nicholson tries to chip it out. Can't get out again. Black with it on this near side. Sends it up to the neutral zone. Brown picks it up. Works it through the middle. Good skate by the defensive player for Fargo. Nice play by Seams to keep that thing onside. Nicholson will pick it up. Works around a check. Sends it to the middle. But Seams was coming over to help him out. And Fargo will take this puck out. I think that was Lang there. Took off the goalie pads. Made his way into the slot. Nice play by Lang. Got a good hard shot in on net. And Wyke made the save. I don't know how he got those goalie pads off so fast. Play resumes. Fargo with control. Working low to high again. Taken away by Sexton. Sexton works it up and out. Has it in the neutral zone. Now he's going to get taken off his feet. Again, no call. And the puck is sent up into neutral zone. Glove down by Sexton. And a puck battle continues in the neutral zone. Picked up by Bruins. Sam Ovask sends it in. And the referee, same referee, got in the way again. Jeez. If it happens once, it's a mistake. Happens twice, I think it's becoming an issue. But not before the other referee sees a roughing call on number 9, Gus Albert. Will give Mayo the first special teams in their favor of this contest. It happens with 9:29 remaining in this game. Lineback with it, works it down low to Ruskell. Ruskell shoots one off the goal. He tried to kind of work one just kind of in as Kirkeby was kind of paying attention to the backside, and the puck is slid out. Mayo regroups. Jacobson with it, carries it through. Takes a shot. It's blocked out front by senior captain Trevor Moe. Looked like it might have stymied him. He was kind of limping after the shot. But eventually a whistle. I think that puck might have got to the net, and we'll face off again far side. Lineback in the middle. Face off just kind of sat there in the center, decided, you know what, I'm just going to take matters in my own hand. I'm sending it out. So Mayo has to regroup from behind the goal. This is Sexton with it. Passes to Ruskell. Ruskell comes cross ice to Jacobson. Area pass. Jacobson with it. Had a guy crashing. That was Ruskell. Got a shot on net. Save was made. Sexton with it now. Moves it to Jacobson. Jacobson slides it down low. It works its way to the corner. Ruskell with it. Moves it to Linebeck. Linebeck slides it to Sexton. Sexton across to Jacobson. Wants to shoot. Couldn't find the handle. Moves it back to Sexton. He's in the middle with it. Towards the net. Had Ruskell up there. Might have been a high stick play, but save was made in any case. Pass came to Jacobson. Tried to one-time it and just couldn't find the handle on it. Puck is sent up and out towards a Fargo player. He gloved it down, got a hard shot. Wyke had to make the save. Couldn't get the whistle. Puck bounced away, and Mayo will maintain possession and get it out. 26 seconds remains in the official power play for the Spartans. Long shift for Jacobson. He's going to change as Dennis picks it up, carries it all the way in. Couldn't get it deep, and it's sent out. Peyton with it. Peyton Core, that is. That's a hook. Fargo South Shanley player hooked. All my opinion, of course. Looked like he hooked Payton off the puck and then found a scoring chance. No call on the play. Power play is over. And we're back to 5-on-5, and it's an uneasy atmosphere as it feels like kind of a goofy play is going to decide this thing, and that would be very unfortunate. It's been a great contest on both sides. Both teams are working hard to earn this thing. And obviously the frustration has been shown by the Mayo bench as the hooking was pretty blatant. Luckily, Wyke was all over it, made the save. And a bench minor is being called on Mayo after all that. Uneasy maybe isn't the correct term to describe this. It's a clear hooking, I mean, no doubt about that. And such a hot contested battle, you know, something like that's going to lead to a goal would be very unfortunate. But because of it, Mayo now has to kill penalty. A bench minor called on the Mayo Spartans here. 7 minutes left in the game, a minute 41 on the power play for Fargo. And, you know, this is kind of exactly what I'm talking about, kind of a goofy play. Gives them the advantage here. And Mayo has to work hard to get out of this hole. Wyke finds the puck on a hard shot, gets the whistle. I'm going to get this power play clock squared away. So it's visible to the audience. It's a minute 27 remaining. And the penalty assessed to the bench of the Mayo Spartans. And play resumes here. Puck is kind of held by Core. Or is that, no, sorry, that's Tommy Verk, I think. Doing a nice job just to make, no, it is Peyton Core. Just to let the clock tick away. And it finally works its way free to senior captain Trevor Moe. Gets a hard shot, save up and out by Wyke. Just over a minute remaining in the bench minor. Looks like a timeout was called. Yep, timeout by the Bruins. They want their number one power play team out there to take advantage of this bench minor, which, hey, it's no love lost in hockey. I'd do the same if I was the Bruins coach. .6:22 is the official game clock. The penalty clock, well, I'm off by 5 seconds on both sides of it, so I think 5 seconds is within standard deviation for the operation that I'm running. That is for sure. Thanks for joining us. This is it's been a fantastic hockey game here at Graham Arena. Referees bring the players back to the ice, and we'll get this puck back on the ice. It's going to be a near side face-off. Ethan Dennis to take it for the Spartans. Puck stays in the middle and eventually collected by the Bruins, sent to the blue line. Senior captain Trevor Moe moves it around, and they'll set up top again, looking for angles. Two players down low, creating traffic, but blocked and just winged out on the backhand by Ethan Dennis. He'll go for a change. Let's start the timer, so now we're back caught up. No, sorry, we're behind again. 30 seconds left in the power play. Too good of a contest. I'm not paying attention to anything. Slap shot clear by Peyton Core. Nice job. If they can get out of this penalty, I think it's going to create momentum for the Spartans. Different referee got in the way again. Some of the biggest checks in the game have been provided by the guys in the stripes so far. Fairly clean game, but a couple of unfortunate no calls. Power play is over. I'm going to clear this penalty. Let's get that out of there. Nice job by the boys to kill that thing. So it does go for an icing, as it was 5-on-5. We'll regroup, get our lines right, and get this going again. It's 5:13 remaining. You can feel the hostility coming off the ice up into the audience as these passionate fans have an opinion of their own. Oh, good no whistle there, as that player kind of fell on his own. But would not have surprised me if Mayo would have found themselves on the penalty again, just kind of the way this game has been progressing. It's 5:04 remaining in the game. Tied 3-3. As anticipated, third period is action-packed. I think both teams might shorten up the benches here and maybe just be running the top two lines, try to win this contest. You can tell both teams want it. It's carried and collected by the Bruins, shot in low and hard. Clearing attempt by Black, just couldn't find its way out, and Fargo will maintain possession. Puck battles in the corner, works its way low. It's Peyton Core with it. He slides it up towards McBain. McBain up and out. Glove down by defenseman for Fargo. Drips gives him a battle and takes it away from him. He's in on his own. Held in nicely by Sexton. Actually, it was Black that moved it to the far side wall. And eventually works its way to Kirkby. And he just gets the whistle. It's 4:22 remaining in the game. Still tied 3-3. I think they would play an overtime period. I'm not sure about that. There is a game after this, and we have a JV game to get to on the next rink, but let's stay tuned to this because this is going to be a nice finish. Hopefully it's not a goofy finish. Somebody needs to earn this goal. Shot in by Norby was blocked, comes out to neutral zone. I see 6 guys. They got 6 guys. Sometimes you got to let the refs know. 6 guys white. That should be a penalty. Sorry if I screamed into the mic, but they can't miss that one, right? Too many men on the ice, for sure, for Fargo. And this is the advantage that Mayo needed. The crowd gives a little bit of an applause to the refs for finally getting one right. In their opinion, I think they've done a nice job. They decided to put the whistles away, which is not a bad thing. But it's going to be a 5-on-4 advantage for the Spartans here, as Fargo was caught with an extra player on the ice. Boys got to capitalize on this one. Puck slides over to Dennis. Dennis works it towards Seams. Seams back to Dennis. Dennis to Drips. Drips all the way over to Seams. Had to play one off the boards. Dennis held that one in. Shot in. Drips is going to collect this on the near side wall. Nice move to get around the player. Works his way to the slot. Gets a nice hard shot off. Save made by Kirkby and sent all the way down by the Bruins. Weichel slow it down. It's going to be picked up by Ethan Dennis. He's going to assess the situation. He decides to carry it far side. Works it up towards Drips. Drips kind of had to bounce, just kind of bounced strangely. And Mayo will make a change here with 1:08 left in the man advantage. Jacobson with it, carries it in on the wing. Set up some power play here, boys. Stick went flying. That was a Fargo stick. So man advantage and a player without a stick. Things are shaping up here. Gets it down low to Rusko. Rusko wings one in. The player without a stick tried to clear it, and the puck just stayed there. His glove is off. I think that's going to be a penalty call as he tried to glove. He tried to catch the puck and throw it out. Ended up throwing his glove off. They should be penalizing this play. Sexton wants an explanation. So do I, because this should be a penalty. And as it stands, it's just going to be a one-man advantage. Sexton has the puck. Shoots it low and hard. Nice shot on net. Shot back in. Sexton with it again. Gets it over to Jacobson. He's going to one-time it hard and low. Got to the end wall. Sent out and all the way down. Mayo has to regroup and get back in urgently if they want to take advantage. Sexton with it. Carries it across the red line, sends it in. Rusko with it. Tries to shimmy it up towards Black, but puck just kind of got away from it on that backhand attempt. And that's going to do it for the power play. 2 minutes remains in the third period. Nicholson with it on the left side wing. Gets it down low, carries it around. Tries to slide it back underneath, but a Fargo player read that one, and they get it out to the neutral zone. They're way offsides on that play, and no whistle. I guess I couldn't see the feet of the player, so. Tension is high in this rink. Turnover there. Brown with it, shoots it just off. It's picked up by Core, sent back in towards Brown. Brown has it. Brown works it to Nicholson. Puck just kind of bounced towards the middle, and it's picked up by the Bruins and carried in by, it's number 7. Where's the puck? Just kind of below the goal. Mayo looks to get it out. Brown chips it up, but not out. It's held in by Lang. Finds its way to the blue line. Shot in, and Wyke makes the save. 50 seconds left in the third period. Still tied 3-3. I think Mayo's climbed all the way back in the shots on goal category as well. They've had a lot of scoring chances here. 45 seconds. Fargo with the puck. Centering pass off target. Picked up and sent below. This is Sexton with it. He's going to chip it glass out. Picked up by Rusko. Puck is bouncing. I think he might have been offsides. He got back on sides. Jacobson sends it in. Lineback is over there to pick it up. Brings it to the slot. Puck couldn't get all the way to the slot. Rusko tried to work it back around towards Jacobson, but picked up by Fargo. It's held in by Sexton. Sexton gets it deep. Anticipation play by Lineback forced him to not go that way, and it's turned over. Hopefully the pinch by Black was the right idea. And Mayo's back in. One last shot attempt in the last seconds of the period by Sexton. Save made by Kirkeby, and we find ourselves tied 3-3 after regulation. What a game. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a overtime here. Tied after regulation, and we will see overtime. The JV game is set to start on the other rink, and we'll get over there and get that stream going for you, but we can't do anything before this ends. Not sure what the Kiwanis Hockey Festival overtime rules are, so we'll kind of go from the fly here, but we're definitely going to play some kind of an overtime, 5-on-5, 4-on-4. Not sure about that. But we'll look to come to a conclusion in this contest here at Grand Marina. It's been a great one so far. Mayo climbed all the way back in the second period to tie it 3-3. Third period went scoreless. Looks like they still have, 36 shots on goal for Fargo South Shanley and 26 for Mayo. Wyke has done a magnificent job to keep Mayo in this game in their effort to come back into this game. Without Wyke's big glove save in the second period and that breakaway attempt that developed late in the second period, we could see a different score. So Wyke has been the man, #1 star in my opinion. Looks like we've got about 10 seconds left on this brief intermission before overtime, and we'll get back to hockey. Five-minute overtime, I'm predicting. 7 minutes, we'll see. I'm not sure. It has to be a sudden death overtime. There is another game scheduled after this. 8 minutes they put on the clock. So let's get that squared away here, and looks like 5 skaters aside. Although we did see Fargo try to take advantage of an extra skater earlier, so maybe they're going back to that same playbook. I'm not sure. Just kidding. 5-on-5 for sure. All right, overtime set to go. Crowd is into it. Just don't be a goofy goal. Let's make somebody earn this goal. To win this game, it'd be too much otherwise. Back to action, overtime. Here at Grand Marina, puck is sent in. They called an icing as Mayo tried to get it in deep. It was close. Saw Jacobson get away with that same play last night, or yesterday afternoon, I should say. But I think that was the correct call, and we'll face off Mayo defensive zone here. Puck's one back to the blue line for the Bruins. That puck on the clearing attempt got off the ceiling, and we'll stop and start again. Near side. Black finds himself in a puck battle in the corner. Lineback joins him for support. It's collected by Fargo and sent to the blue line. Worked back in deep. Fargo, ooh, dangerous puck play from behind the goal. Just kind of sent out front by the Fargo forward. I believe it was Zach Boren. And Wyke found it right on his doorstep when it shouldn't have been there. Made the save, got the whistle, and we'll get this thing going again. 7:32 in the overtime period. Clock may be irrelevant at this point. It really comes down to the goal, but I'll do my best to keep it. Looks like a penalty being called. Right off the face-off drop, the referee's arm went up, and it's a tripping call on Zach Boren. Oh boy, that's the break. That's the break right there that Mayo needed. 5-on-4 advantage you're going to find here in overtime. They had a lot of attack in the last power play. #1 unit out there, Linebeck to take the face-off. It's one towards the goaltender Kirkeby and sent into the bench. of the Bruins, to the disappointment of the coach, because the faceoff remains in the zone for the Spartans. That's kind of a nice break right there as well. Lineback again in the center. Set up some zone time. One back towards Sexton. Sexton to Jacobson. Jacobson back to Sexton. Jacobson again. Changes places. Drops one to Sexton. Finds some space. Gets a shot up off the shoulder of Kirkaby. And it gets to the end wall. Rusko picks it up. Slides it back towards Lineback. Lineback moves it to Jacobson, who gets it deep. It's back to Lineback again. Fakes a shot, then takes one. And the goal by Sam Jacobson to win this game. Huge, huge rebound. Get that camera on the boys and get this celebration. What an outstanding effort. The shot came in from the point. Kirkaby made the save. Jacobson did all he could to get that thing in his wheelhouse to get it off from one knee. Shot it into the waning net to collect the comeback victory for the Mayo Spartans. Outstanding effort. Never out of the game. The breaks finally went their way. And that's one to remember right there for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got to shut the stream down straight away and get over to the JV game, but let's enjoy this for a second. Here's the announcement. Assist goes to Gavin Black. He's the one who shot it in from the point. And captain Sam Jacobson buries it for the OT winner for the Spartans. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have more hockey coming to you on the live stream from the JV side, Graham 2, in just a second.